Hello, welcome to another hiking video. We are at Sensiba Unit. There are a couple people I follow or know who've been here this winter. I didn't know if it'd be a very beautiful place to come during winter, but after seeing some pictures, it looked interesting. So I thought I'd come here before the snow melts. It is like 40 degrees right now. I got here late. This is one of my later ever going out on a Saturday. We had other things we had to do this morning. So, all right, let's check out the trail. We're gonna head down there, and I'm also looking for information of when this place is closed for hiking. I thought I saw there's some signs during hunting seasons. I did see there was a sign over there that you have to have your dogs leashed right there. Dogs must be leashed April 15th to July 31st. I saw that there's some places that there is no hunting when it is waterfowl hunting, if I understand. And then there's also, they allow trapping even when there is no hunting. But I haven't seen anything on you can't hike here at certain times. Maybe I saw a sign further down. We will go investigate as we do this hike. Now, once again, I will be doing a ministry video. This is not a ministry video. I'll be starting my ministry video further along, and when I'm done, I think I'm going to hike all the way to the end and then do a video all the way back. That's my plan. We'll see what happens. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Wildlife Refuge, no entry, September 1st through December 31st, except for trapping and deer hunting during gun, deer, and muzzle loading season. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was a time that you cannot hike. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to take a picture of this video for remembrance because I could not find it online. But there we go. September 1st through December 31st. All right, so most of fall and early winter, no hiking here on Sensiba Unit. So that's what I was looking for. Now we got the answer. I wasn't sure how the trails would be. We've had a lot of melt, but we did get clobbered with that huge storm about a week ago. And as you can see, there's still plenty of snow, and people have been hiking here, and it is lovely. I love that there's some evergreens, some pines in here mixed with the hardwood. A lot more over here. Just so you're aware, the parking lot, I'd show it to you, but I don't like to show off my vehicle. It was not plowed, but a lot of traffic has been in there, so it isn't, you know, like this fluffy, deep stuff, but more like the walking track where it was all packed down by vehicles. But I wanted to come out here before the snow melts to see what it's like in the snow. I don't know if I'll keep my earmuffs on. They just seemed a little cold in my ears, so I put them on. No gloves though, and a lot less clothes. I'm only wearing one shirt and one pair of socks. All winter I've been doing 2 shirts, 2 socks. Spring is almost here. It's kind of that in between, so I wasn't sure how warm to dress. I'm wearing my long john bottoms, but again, not so much on my feet and my body mass. Just one shirt, one pair of socks. So I wonder what this would be like. I don't know if I've been on a boardwalk full of snow. Maybe the small one at what's the name of that place? Sherwood Forest. Maybe I went there when they had some snow, but this is definitely a very snow-covered wood. I forget the name of it. A wood walk, and that's not right, but you know what I'm talking about. Boardwalk. There we go. I didn't think this part is really lovely in summer with the green. You know, it's still nice. It's just this is a place I discovered early last year. I think last year was when I found it, and it shot up to the top of my list, near the top. I know it's in the top 5. I don't remember right now where I ranked it. When I originally ranked it, I said I probably would rank it higher as time went on, and that's true. But I think much of the beauty is during, you know, when there's green here and there's wildlife here, lots of birds. I think I'm going to wait till I get up to the water area before I start my ministry video. I usually start it around here, but I'm going to go further up today. Again, my plan is to go deep in and then record a hiking video on the other end all the way back. There were 2 other cars when I pulled in, and it takes me a long time to get ready because of my camera and all that stuff, and I put on my ice grips, and by the time I was ready and started coming out, 1 truck left. So there's only 1 more car of somebody walking in here. Of course, there's another entrance to the trails that go that way, and I like that first set of area there. Very beautiful, but it is close to the traffic noise, so I don't usually do that anymore. Let's show some of this side. Let's just go ahead and do a spin before I leave the boardwalk. This tree was certainly hit by woodpeckers, it looks like. Let's continue our spin. All right. My ears are nice and warm. I'm keeping it on for now, but if I get really warm, I'll probably take it off. That might happen during my ministry video, we'll see. My hands are not cold at all. I feel a slight coolness to them. The wind is about 8 miles an hour. It was supposed to be really high of like, I looked at the charts, what it says to be happening right now. It's supposed to be like 38, and by 2 o'clock it's supposed to be cloudy. Right now, mostly cloudy. I don't see any blue sky, so it looks all cloudy now. And the breeze does feel, you know, light, 8 mile an hour wind. But the car was telling me it was 40 degrees on the way here, and a couple miles from the place it said 42. So I'm thinking it's above what it was expected. Deer tracks in there. Doesn't look like human tracks. So it's quite warm, 40 degrees. But there's quite a bit of snow, so when the snow will insulate itself, it'll take a while for this to melt off. This last snowstorm really clobbered us. A lot of the ski trails are, even though we after the big snowstorm, we just got another storm, but it was like slush, and but there was so much snow that a lot of the ski trails were still okay. They just had to tend to them, and they're still good. All right, folks, let me do a spin here, and then I'm going to start my ministry video, and I will, this is not a ministry video, just saying I will end this for now, and then at the end of my ministry video, the hiking video will continue, most likely. Let's do a spin, and we'll shut this down for now. So 2 more of those signs just in this spin alone. All right, so we got the sign there, same sign. No hunting between, no hiking between September 1st and December 3rd, 31, and another one there. All right, folks, we will be back with hiking more than likely. We'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. All right, back to our hiking video. I didn't get to all the way to the end, but we can see it. I'll zoom in so you can see the gates at the end over there. Now, I've walked to those gates once, but I found that this wasn't exceptionally magnificent or beautiful, but we got close. All right, some nice birches over here. All right, so let's head back. I will extend a little bit. We're not going to do that big loop, but we're going to go down part of that loop to where the rocky part is, and then we'll turn around and go back all the way. I did debate on what shoes I was going to wear. I thought it'd be more walking trails packed down. What you saw was pretty good, but this part, fewer people are walking here, so we don't have a real packed down trail. It was a little bit of work to get over here, and I definitely warmed myself up. So I did miss having wear my longer boots, but I'm doing okay. High steps definitely use a lot more energy and leg work. My shoes are nice and waterproof. When I stepped into the creek over there, Kristen McCauliffe, and into the Baird Creek Greenway. There's a small creek. I mislabeled it as Baird Creek. It's a smaller creek that leads to Baird's Creek, which is all in that area. And I was walking on the ice of that small creek, setting up my camera for the green screen effects, background scenes. That's up, by the way, and you can find it here. And my foot went through the ice into the creek. When I went home, my sock wasn't even wet. I'll do a little spin here. We stepped into a bunch of pines. It looks really lovely. But yeah, these shoes are really good. They're waterproof. They're just not super tall. They're taller than normal shoes, taller than like tennis shoes, but they're not a full-size boot. So my pants will be a little wet after walking here today. I love the pines here. A lot more pines in this particular area here. During the summer you can smell them, but I don't smell them here in winter, today at least. I did bypass a hiker, chatted with him. He pointed out a bird, said it was an eagle. I did record it. It was a distance. I don't have zoom, and I'm not sure if it was an eagle or not. Matter of fact, I'll just insert that here. Possibly. If I didn't have time, I won't have inserted it there. But I don't know how interesting that would be looking anyways. So some people like coming down here, but not as many. Of course, it's out of the loop. There is actually a parking lot, because that goes to a road, and down the road, I don't know, 100 yards is a very small parking lot. I think it holds like 6 cars, if that. I've never parked down there, but I did drive down there just to check it out. Let's do a spin up here. A clearing here, and this, you can see the sun through the clouds here, but it's still covered with clouds. But a nice open spot here in the trees, brighten up the location. Hopefully that wasn't too fast. Hearing crows. I've been seeing some birds here the last 3 weeks or so. I think some came up north a little early since we had a light winter, but then we got clobbered with several snowstorms, so I don't know how they enjoyed that. This is a nice hike. I'm glad I came here. It is a nice location. The snow makes it really lovely. The pines are nice. Now in winter, this isn't as beautiful as it is in summer, but the snowy scene is nice. It's nice, very nice. But I wouldn't say this would be a top 10 place to hike in winter. Well, it's hard to say. It's nice. I would definitely come here again in winter. I guess it's a middle of the pack kind of trail. You'll see more because most of it was done in my ministry video. Once again, this is not a ministry video, but I went through like the marsh area during my ministry video, and you haven't seen it yet. We got to the end of it when I transitioned over earlier. I gotta look down more than up because this path is not really a good walking path right now in the snow. Plus we're leaving the pines behind. That is a beautiful view back there though. Nice view. Losing my voice a little bit today, that's why I got a cough drop in my mouth. A lot of times you see in my video where I'm moving my mouth around because I have a cough drop. I was a little cool. I took off my earmuffs in the middle of my ministry video. But as I started this, I got a little cool and put them back on. But once I got into the woods over here, the woods stopped the wind. And I got warm hiking in that tall snow. Took it off and I'm unzipped here, mostly. Did I overdress? Yeah. I think next time I come out at this temperature, I won't have any long johns on. So that's the way back. But we're going to go down 200 yards or so and then come back and go this way. I'm guessing in about a month or so, I might make it to wearing shorts again. As I was turning this way and coming this way, I did some people come walking through. So there is another parking lot by the boat launch. Some people might be parked there. And of course, someone may have parked here after I, stepped away from the parking lot. Let's just do a spin. See, the path is nice and packed down here, and then it splits, and the track is not as good. So I think this one's a little bit better than that, but as you can see, the tracks are all spread out. We don't still have a nice packed trail to walk on. It is nice. See, when I see this, then I say, oh yeah, this is definitely one of the better trails even in winter. Nice seeing that. Oh, we got some geese over here. How about that? This place is full of them in summer. They should be south, but again, I told you some birds started coming north. But of course, a few do stay all year long, but not many. Usually they'll stay at like the wildlife sanctuary in Green Bay. This is a wildlife refuge, even though they allow hunting here though. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over there. Trail's a little better. People did converge. Less snow here. Actually seeing grass. Snow is melting. That one's hissing at the other one. I don't know what's going on between those two. These guys are swimming. It's deep enough there. At the corner, we'll turn around. I'll show you more on the other side. Focusing on the geese now. We don't see them much in winter. Again, unless you're going to go to the wildlife sanctuary in Green Bay, there's a whole bunch of them there in winter. And maybe they are here all winter long too. This is the first time out in the winter I came here. There are a couple over there swimming. A little nervous by me. They're getting to the other side. There's 5 of them still in the water. Oh, there's a duck. See the duck? One duck and all these geese. Alright, so we'll go up to the corner. Grass here. Snow is not as deep, so it's melting here. See some ice fishing houses, huts, whatever you want to call them. Now I believe Wisconsin is requiring all people to pull off their fishing huts in the next couple days. I don't know if the rules are different on the Lake Michigan body of water. But I heard it on the news that Wisconsin body waters have to be clear of the fishing houses, whatever you want to call them, in the next few days. Alright, so we're going to do a spin here and then turn around. Definitely windier here, but I'm not cold. Let me adjust this. All right, I think that was a 360. I showed enough of these geese, so I'm going to show off the scenery here. Show you the duck one more time. He's over by himself. Tried talking my wife to coming here. This is probably her favorite place, but no, she's still waiting for spring. Seeing a bit of the sun, but lots of clouds. We hear you. We're leaving. Too much down. I love this scene here. It's pretty. Thinking about that sign that we talked about not being in here in those days, I'm wondering if it's off trail and in those woods. But that doesn't make sense. I could see them doing that in spring so that you don't interrupt their nests. I'm gonna look at the sign one more time and think about it some more. But to me, it seems like on surface level, to me, we're not supposed to be hiking here at that time. You know, that's during deer season. So, and they do allow hunting here. I don't know. You think if that's true, that would be more clear at the front of the trail where the big signs are, posting all the rules and things like that. So that's why it makes me doubt that that means no hiking. I don't know. So here's another sign. Let's look at it. Wildlife Refuge. No entry September 1, December 31st, except for trapping and deer hunting during gun, deer, and muzzleloader season. It seems to me you can't be here unless you're hunting or trapping. Do they mean just over there? I don't get it. And that's such a small area. No hunting from the dike. So this is the dike, but you can hunt over there? So does that mean you can't hunt from here, but you can hunt there, and you can only be there during that time period for hunting and trapping? Is that what that means? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to zip up. I'm a little windy here. The wind is getting me a little cool. Alright. Some strong breezes. And I'm walking into the wind. The wind is going this way. Sure, we'll go here. I just love the water in the snow time in winter like that. That's pretty. I'm not going in there. Now, if you've watched my videos here, it appeared like there's a trail through the woods there. I actually saw one footprints going in that way. So if I felt brave, I'd probably get my tall boots and go through there. There'd be less leaves, easier to walk through the thick woods without all the leaves and things. You can see the trail better and that kind of thing. It was just too thick when I tried it in late spring, summer. Alright, we'll show you this side. The eagle, or if it wasn't eagle, was sitting over there somewhere. Quite breezy and windy now. Strongest wind since I've been here. Not cold, but if your jacket's open, it comes definitely right in. Let's do a spin. More. The wind's died down a little bit. to show off the water. Easier to walk here and not as much snow. Well, even if you could hike and stay on the dike during that time, I wouldn't want to be here during deer hunting season. No. I'd rather not put myself in danger if I don't need to. It definitely has gotten darker since I've been here. I mean, the sky was full of clouds when I arrived, but it was definitely brighter. So there are thicker clouds that have arrived. Opened up more over here. Alright, time for another spin right here. Alright. I can't imagine it'd be much more windier if you took that trail. And that's that rocky path, and it's probably covered in snow, which makes it even more dangerous to walk there. I've talked about how you can easily trip over there. If it's snow covered, it'd be even more. There's a bird back there. It'd even be more slippery and snow covering the stones that you can trip on. No entry. They're talking about going on the ice. September 1st, it's not going to be deeply frozen. I just don't understand. I don't understand. That's a quite strong breeze there. It hasn't been slippery, but once I saw the trail, I definitely put my ice grips on. I don't know how much it's helping or not. Snow's pretty soft. Spin from up here. Now the main parking lot for the boat launch is somewhere over here. That area of the trail over there is really nice. I really like it. Just a lot of traffic noise over there, especially in the summer. It was just beautiful there. All right, let's head back. Ooh, windy. That's definitely more like 20-mile-an-hour breeze there. I didn't look at the wind later in the day, like after 3, 2, and earlier the wind was 8. But I did see that it was going to warm up to like 39, and then after 3 it would start dropping to 38, 37, 36, and so on. There's a big bird. The top of his wings was dark. The bottom of his wings were like white. I don't know what that was. Maybe he'll be over there when we get over there. We can see him better. Oh, he flew away. Can't see him now, but he flew like that, deeper into the woods a little bit. That might be an eagle. I thought I saw white on his head and near his feet. He's going over to that area where supposedly there is an eagle's nest, according to that hiker I walked by. So maybe he was an eagle I saw earlier. Yeah, I see white on his tail end. Yeah, that's about the same spot I saw him earlier, so that maybe he was an eagle. So at this point, I will probably not have put the clip in earlier because this was a better clip. A little bit closer there. I will still have the zoom on that through editing. I cannot turn the zoom on while I'm recording with the GoPro 7 Black. I could with a 7 White. Let's just do a spin. Less wind. More amongst the trees, starting to. All right. I like this part here. This whole area is nice here. Alright, time for another spin. Thought I heard geese there. Oh, here comes some hikers. 2 people and a dog. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So let's look over here in this corner, because that's where the trail may exit into this deeper woods. I think it's over there. Oh yeah. So we see footprints going that way. But I don't know. There's footprints going in the way. I don't know if those are human though. Going in there. So I think it's in there. And the trail goes through the woods there. Not heavily used. So that's where I turned the camera off for our hiking video, at that corner here. It's a repeat area. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but we'll do a little bit before I do my end of video spiel. That tree is definitely dead, huh? That one's not. That one's also dead. There are pines here, not as many.